Welcome back to another Reptile Jones video, and in this video we're going to do a year in review and let's talk about what's going to happen with the future of this channel. Alright, so how did you guys like that new intro? It's something I've been playing around with lately, and I think I kind of like it, so I'm going to stick with it, and hopefully you do as well. So let's just get into, let's go kick it way back to the beginning of 2017. Lots of things have changed since then. We've got new animals, new stuff for the educational program, some really nice highs of the year, and we did have a few lows with a few animals getting away from me and being gone for a little bit. But thankfully both of those animals have been found, and they are doing quite well. But so I'm gonna kind of run through some of we're gonna do the top 5 videos that I personally liked the best over the last year, and I will put a link right up here in the corner for you guys to go check those out. Alright, so let's take it all the way back to the very first video of the year, and of course that is a collection video and the giveaway update that I was having going on at that time. Of course you can take a look at that video right here and take a stroll through memory lane and check out that video all over again. Of course, another high point of last year was getting Blu-ray, the blue tongue skink. Again, video link. He is a great animal for the channel, and great for the educational program, and just a really fun reptile to have in the collection. Even just as a pet, they are very great animals. So go check out that video, and again, go back and remind yourself of the day we got Blu-ray. Of course, one of the highlights for me on this side of the camera is just that, the camera. I purchased a lot of new equipment over this last year, and one video I did highlight some of that, and you can see that here. I picked up some new lighting, as this here, which is not on. I invested in some camera equipment, lighting for around the room, in order to give you guys a better video to view each week. And I think it's really paid off, and with this camera I've also been able to improve the thumbnails, and again, maybe not so much for you guys, but definitely I feel much better about having these things. It allows me to be a little bit more creative with the content I do on this channel, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the creative aspect, and I'm thankful that I've been able to make these purchases to improve the channel. Okay, so another fun video that I definitely enjoyed making, and we're going to work on improving it in the upcoming year. And of course that was the video entitled "On the Hunt for Rattlesnakes." In this video I went to a state park that I know has a small population of rattlesnakes, which is not too common in the area of the Midwest that I live. In fact, these animals are endangered, and so I was really hopeful that I would be able to go and film a wild rattlesnake. I did have my first ever wild rattlesnake encounter at this state park, but it wasn't. I came upon it as a ranger and some other park visitors had discovered this animal, but it had always inspired me, and I've talked to the rangers, and they kind of gave me the the location of where I might be able to come across these, and so I'm just gonna let you watch that video, and you can kind of see how things went from there, and then I will explain more about that when we start talking about the future of this channel. Of course, another highlight for me is acquiring this new snake rack. Now it kind of goes against kind of the feel I wanted for the room, and that was natural setups. But some snakes just don't do well in those type of enclosures, and really things like this really suit their needs. Again, it's not really eye candy for you and I, but you know, it makes the snakes happy. It utilizes, or it gives them all of the things they need for them to feel comfortable. And ultimately that's what my goal is in this room, is to, you know, to set up these enclosures, you know, that's the best interest of the animal that's going to reside within that enclosure. So as much as I would love to just have everybody in a nice planted display tank with branches and plants and all that fun stuff, some snakes, some reptiles, they just don't, you know, they just don't like it. So but this definitely helps out. It makes cleaning a whole lot easier, that's for certain. But and again, I'm going to talk about a little bit more about caging and what's coming up, but this was definitely a highlight for me, and definitely makes things easier for the channel. So I think that may be 5. If not, I kind of lost track, but that's because I'm more excited. Not that you know, I don't appreciate where I've come from, but I'm definitely always dreaming, looking to the future, kind of, you know, setting my sights on bigger and better, and finding things on the horizon just to, you know, run full charge to. And so let's get into the future of this channel. Alright, so the future of this channel. Obviously I want to keep going with a lot of the momentum that has already built up from this channel. I mean, we are gathering subscribers on a daily basis, you know, 2, 3 at a time sometimes. And I'm very thankful, and you know, I'm very pleased with that. And you know, I want to keep going with that. I want to keep the channel going. I want to keep fresh content coming for you guys, and while still giving you the same videos you guys like, which are, you know, the show videos, which I want to expand on that. You know, I want to do more reptile show videos, but this year I want to spread out further. I have covered quite well, and I will still continue to cover my my standard shows here in the Midwest. You know, the one, you know, Taylor, Cleveland, Columbus, sometimes Indianapolis, Chicago. You know, those are all around me. I'm kind of like in the middle of all those. But I want to expand further yet. I want to find more shows. I want to be able to interact with more of you guys. And so in order to do that, I need to go out further. So starting this month of January, I am actually, tickets are already paid for, everything's good to go. It's good to go. I will be at the Orlando Repticon in January. I forget the day. The link or text will be here on the screen, but I will be at the January Orlando's Repticon show coming up here in just a few weeks. So if you're a Florida peep and you can make this show and you want to stop and say hi, by all means, please come on out. And you know, I'll be sporting some type of Reptile Jones apparel, so you'll be able to easily recognize me if, you know, you don't recognize this. But so that's just one step I'm doing. I want to spread out. I want to find shows in Kentucky, Pennsylvania, possibly New York. I think I want to go down and hit the St. Louis show. So if you guys have any idea of good shows, you know, please feel free to leave the suggestions below. One day I really just want to hit shows all over the country. That's the ultimate goal, but you know, we're gonna just slowly spread out, and you know, hey there fella, we're just gonna slowly spread out and explore and find more shows that I can bring to you guys here on the channel. Another aspect that I want to expand on this channel is the field herping videos. I definitely want to get out there and do more. Now I have a grand ideal that is just, it's there. I'm working toward it, and I'm not gonna really go into too much now because it really comes down to time and money. When I can put the time and the money together, that's when that project's gonna happen. But until then, I'm going to work on, you know, doing field herping shows, videos in my area, you know, finding locations and just really getting out there and filming the local wildlife. I have a trip that I want to do in the springtime, but that's about a 7-hour drive from where I live, so that'll be a fun adventure, and I'm certain that we're going to catch some pretty cool stuff on that adventure. But again, I want to expand further on the field herping videos of this channel. Another aspect of the channel I want to grow is I want to challenge some of these kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it, like such as husbandry things such as like loose substrate, the screen cages, just things like that. You know, I kind of touched upon it a little bit in 2017 with the video on putting UV light on my leopard gecko, which, don't take that as the Bible. You know, there are question marks after all that because I don't fully know. I'm just running the experiment. You know, I want to work on that. I have my thoughts on screen cages. We've already done one video, but I feel like there's more to be said, but not necessarily said, but to some experiments to be done to test my thoughts. So I'm going to work on that video and a few other hot topic things that are going around in the reptile hobby that, you know, as soon as you post it online, like, people lose their minds. And I mean, I know it's all in good intentions, but you know, it's kind of like the game you played in elementary school called telephone. Like, one person starts something, and then by the time, you know, you get to the 10th person, the sentence or the phrase is totally misconstrued. Sometimes I feel like that way with the information that's passed around in the reptile hobby. So I want to rewind that back. I'm gonna challenge some of these thoughts that are passed around, but not necessarily to just like go against the grain, but I just want to see, is there truth to what is being said? Yes, no, and of course I want to film it. I want to be able to share it with you guys, and you know, again, not as end all be all, but kind of just one more nugget of knowledge for you guys and myself to evaluate things with a reasonable, from a reasonable angle, you know. So I definitely have some ideas for that. Feel free to ask for some down below, and I will try to work something out to where, you know, we can do that. You know, like the Reptile Links video that came in as a suggestion. Somebody wanted to know my thoughts on it. I never used the product before, so I went ahead, purchased it, used it, and it turns out that, you know, my reptiles actually do like that stuff. So that video can be right here if I haven't ran out of video links. But things like that. So what I'm getting at is I want to give you the same videos that you guys already love, but I want to expand on them in hopes that we can push the entertainment, you know, give you some fresh new stuff to watch without it always being the same repetition of videos. You know, because I like to be creative, and sometimes when I just constantly do show video after show video after show video, I kind of feel like, am I being too repetitive? Am I boring my audience? But the video count numbers are always high, so I mean, that's what I pay attention to. I pay attention to those. I pay attention to the thumbs up, and you know, and if it gets good views and it gets good thumbs up, I know that video is doing good, and you know, I'll continue to upload videos of a similar nature. So that's where I need your guys' help. Please feel free to, you know, always drop, you know, I am up for, you know, all kinds of, you know, your guys' thoughts. You know, that's what really helps me guide this channel. I take my thoughts, I take your thoughts, we blend them together, and then I throw something at you and see whether I hit the mark or not. And I need your guys' you know, your feedback from it. And I can take, you know, criticism, that's fine. So, you know, as long as you don't start off the sentences calling me a, you know, a foul word, because, you know, you can't really articulate any better than just calling somebody an a-hole, you know. So those comments, you know, we just let those slide. But anyways, that is the future for the channel. I have some really cool stuff that are in the works, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. So this video has been going on for quite some time, so we're gonna end it here. All right, wait one more second. I got two more things to say. I got a little carried away with the video, and I forgot two more important things I wanted to add to this video that I just discovered as I was editing. I forgot to tell you, and that is one, if you have reptiles or whatever, if you want to shoot just a quick video on your phone like I'm doing right here, you can send the video to me. So if you want to show a reptile, you want to kind of give yourself a shout out, you want to tell everybody how you love this channel, whatever, reptile related, either to this channel or the animals you keep, or maybe you have a reptile channel, you want to send me that video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it just yet. We'll see how the response is. Maybe I'll just pick a video randomly from time to time and throw it into the vlog video, or I will make an entire video of video submissions from you guys. So that just goes on depending on how you guys respond to this will determine how I share it forward. And how I need you to send this to me, this is important. You need to go and get a Google Drive account set up, which is super easy. If you already have a Google email or whatever, like I already have one because of YouTube, but just send me your video file via the Google Doc and send it to reptilejones_@yahoo.com. that will be in the description of this video. Send it there, and that's where I will grab your video, and then I will edit it into either one of my videos, or if I get tons of video submissions, I will just kind of put a video together of a montage clip of your guys' videos. I'm really excited to do this for this year, and I'm hoping that I get some good participation from you guys and I can actually put something together. And even if it's just one of you, then guess what? If it's only one person will be solely spotlighted in an upcoming Reptile Jones video, and hey, it'll be all on you. So please feel free to share. I just ask that it's good, clean audio, good clean video. We don't want nothing that gets like this. Let's see, like if we get this too much backlighting, let me get over, like this would kind of be a little sketchy. Just make sure you have good lighting and good audio, and that somehow, some way it's reptile related. Those are the only three criteria you need to follow, and send it to me through Google Docs. It's pretty simple. I'm not very great at this kind of stuff, and I've learned it pretty quickly, and I've already kind of played around with it, so I'm comfortable with receiving it that way, and then I can get it into my videos. I can get you into my videos without you being here in front of my cameras. That's the one update. The other update is I am working on another project that will start another, possibly 2 YouTube channels. This one's still going to keep going. This is going to be the flagship channel, but I have some ideas of videos that I want to do, but I don't think they quite fit this channel, so I'm going to just put them on their own channel. And of course, I'm not ready to review anything more than just that. I know, horrible, like you guys are going to be crazed by this, but I'm working on it right now. I've already actually got the channels made as far as titled, and they are legit channels on YouTube. If you knew what to look for, you could find them, but they are not. There's no content on them right now, and I'm working on putting together videos for those, and then I will upload them. And once I get the one I'm more excited about, the other one is just kind of an project. But the one project, the one channel is for sure definitely going to be, I hope, a strong sister channel to this channel, because I think nobody else is making videos like this, so I don't know how it's going to go over. But I don't think those who would like that style of video for that channel will necessarily like the vlog style on this channel, and that's pretty much all I can say right now. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm working on it now. It just takes time. I have to, you know, I'm editing more videos, but I think in the long run it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good channel. I think it's going to be a success, and we'll just see. It's another one of those things where it's probably going to be a little bit rough in the beginning, but I'm dedicated to, as you've seen on this channel, go back to some of the old videos a couple years ago. Look at where I'm at now. Like, yeah. So it may be a little rough in the beginning, but I'm dedicated to improving it and, you know, putting forth the resources to make it a nice, good channel. But anyways, I needed to add those in here. So, okay, for real this time, this is going to be it. So back to the original video. I just want to say thank you for all your continual support of this channel. It really does mean a lot to me, and with your help we can make 2018 even better. So thank you, and until next time, later.
Shut up and sit down.